People whose families have been destroyed by 23andMe and other DNA sequencing services. What went down?
Not destroyed, it just confirmed what we already knew, that there was more than one father between 5 siblings. At least 3 as it turned out.
Ours was backwards. A French lady messaged my mom and said she thought they shared a father. Very believable because Papa was a proven whore. Sure enough, she did a 23andMe and sure enough Papa is a great big slut. Rest in peace.
My dad turned out not to be my dad. So the basic 23andMe family surprise, I guess. Also found out that my heritage can best be described as white mystery.
Can't speak for myself, but one of my old high school teachers took an ancestry DNA test and found out his dad wasn't actually his biological father. His mom had cheated on her husband. He joked around so much that when he told our class, I thought he was joking. No
destruction, but 23andMe showed me the dad who I knew as a child, left early, so no real relationship, wasn't my bio dad. Then about a year later, my sister on my bio dad's side, I thought I was an only child and didn't know who bio dad was, reached out because 23andMe told her about me. Now I have a bio dad, a brother, and a sister. They are all really nice and we are all trying to forge a new relationship. They are all coming over in about 2 hours where my wife and daughter will meet the dad for the first time. They've already met the brother and sister. I have nothing but good things to say about what 23andMe did for me.
My brother got our whole family 23andMe kits for Christmas last year. Everyone did the swab and got their results back, which showed how we're all related and yada yada yada, but my results came back inconclusive. 23andMe sent me a new kit to do it again and that one also came back inconclusive. So the company sent me an email basically saying I can never do it again, probably because I'm using a bunch of resources with no results. Anyway, now my family says I don't have any human DNA and that I must be a lizard. They make lizard sounds when I'm around and I am ashamed.
Spouse found out his dad wasn't his dad. His judgmental holier-than-thou Catholic mom had some explaining to do. He lost an immense amount of respect for her, especially when the bio dad tried to reach out to him. She is still in contact with the married man she had an affair with over 4 decades ago. He refuses to speak to him and has limited contact with her.
Family wasn't destroyed. But we are still trying to figure out who cheated. It's narrowed down to between 2 or 3 generations. But not exactly sure who it was.
My family wasn't destroyed, but my grandpa held the family record for Neanderthal DNA variants and I broke the family record by just a few. I have one more than my mom. I just thought I'd share. Edit, lots of people are asking. I have 318 variants, my mom has 317, and my grandpa has /312.
Not me, but one of my bar regulars did the test with her older sister. Turns out not only are they not related to each other, but both of them are adopted. And their adoptive parents are both dead. And their entire extended family knew the whole time, but no one ever told them.
It's not something that has happened, but it's a fear I have. I don't have the same father as the rest of my siblings, and it's not a secret, but I'm the only one who knows my father was not a past boyfriend but just some psycho who kidnapped and assaulted my mother. My younger, half-sister is always carrying on about all of us getting those things done and has insinuated she's thinking of buying us all a kit. I'm really apprehensive about that because if my sperm donor has other family members who have done it, and that's not far-fetched at all, I'll be linked to them and I do not want that. I think I know who he was and I definitely don't want confirmation of that staring me in the face, or relatives of his trying to get in touch with me, or anything else like that at all.
I just got off the phone with my newly found bio dad. My mom died in 1980, my dad in 2012. I logged Friday into Ancestry DNA to get my results from their Black Friday sale. It said that this person in NC was my father, no doubt. Turns out it was my mom's boyfriend before my dad came along. I have no idea if anyone knew. My newly found father certainly didn't.
Actually wasn't destroyed, added an aunt that was older than my grandparents' relationship, so it meant no cheating. I'm just sad that she was never given the opportunity to meet her dad. She is an extremely charitable person and I am excited to meet her at some point.
My grandpa passed away from Alzheimer's, so my family uploaded our raw DNA to another site to see if any of us have the same genes that make it likely for any of the rest of us to have it as well. Luckily most of us didn't have the gene my grandpa had, but my uncles have it. So while my immediate family knows we've got average chances, my poor uncles are probably dreading the future. Edit. I used Prometheus.
I wouldn't say mine was destroyed, but it was definitely a godsend. When my grandma passed, my aunt went through her old journals and found out 3 of her 5 kids weren't fathered by my drunken, abusive grandfather. One of the non-biological children was my dad. I hated my relatives. My family is full of I beep you not drug kings, my uncle, prostitutes, thieves, and jailbirds. My dad confirmed through ancestry that not only is the asshole who raised him not his father, but he's apparently of the swap babies of the 60s, so his mother isn't even his mother. He cut ties with everyone since he's no longer got any obligation to talk to anyone. Edit. Swap babies are babies that were accidentally given to the wrong families at birth, a somewhat common problem in the early 1900s. Edit 2. I apologize if I talk too much. I just know everything about my dad's childhood. Tears of joy. I plan on writing a book about the craziness.
Kind of the opposite. I found out I have an older sister. Apparently my dad was being a little promiscuous lol. R.I.P. old man. And she also shares my birthday. What are the chances? Edit. For everyone sending me the probability, I get it lol. I just meant it's crazy that I found out I have an estranged older sister who just so happens to share my birthday as well. Pretty crazy to me anyway.
I have just sent mine in, and I'm anxiously awaiting the results. I was adopted at birth, and met my biological parents 10 years ago. I found them after an exhaustive search. My bio father's mother, my bio grandmother, was adopted at birth, and my biological mother was adopted as well. I pretty much know about 25% of my background, bio grandpa, and my whole family is curious to see what comes out of it.
Family wasn't destroyed, but my hopes for knowing my birth parents were. Using the DNA testing, I found my birth parents, confirmed by CPS documents, and reached out. They want nothing to do with me. I had always imagined some great meeting, but now I just know it will never happen. It hurts to know that they don't want to know me more than not knowing anything.
I discovered that I have some of the highest known Neanderthal DNA, more than 99% users and over 4% of my total DNA. 3 tests submitted and a flight provided to a university in Australia for a testing. Was cool at first, and then not. It bothered my wife a bit at first thanks to watching a couple documentaries.
Husband found cousin who informed him of the passing of his estranged father. Father had some money in bank, family fought over the money.
We thought there were 4 of us kids. Actually there are 13. Dad was a slut and a narcissist. There are 4 kids with his first name, 2 of them female. Many are same age or younger or older than us, so, cheating. He even had a daughter who is older than my mom. I made it my mission to meet them all, and let me tell you, nature had way more influence than nurture. I wouldn't have believed this until I met my siblings who grew up in different countries speaking different languages, and with all kinds of different upbringing, yet we had same laugh, same taste in food / music / film / fashion, same sense of humor, same general level of success, same mannerisms, same intelligence, same friggin' quirks and other things you'd think come about by experience. We are the same people.
Jerry Springer would make a great comeback if he partnered with 23andMe.
Paid for 2 kits just to make sure my wife and I weren't related.
May your day be filled with joy and happiness. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more quality content every day.